BC4 males. Last game of the group, decisive game. And we will start now with Kolinko. He plays the ball around the 3 meters, close to him. And very good ball here. Kolinko puts the ball in the line of the opponent. Well done here. Even if the ball is not touching in the jack, he's in good position to try to make some troubles here to Haimov. And he have to try to open this game situation. Well done here. And sometimes we saw the balls, the first ball and the jack, they are touching, and the opponents know exactly how to do. They have to open the situation if they want to try to gain some advantage to the game. Other times the first ball is have a little space to the jack, but in the line of the opponent, and in that way they have to be some careful, trying to know, don't put that ball through the jack. Otherwise they have to spend more balls to trying to open the game situation. But Haimov does very well, and what a response here for him. Well done. Give everything in this ball. This placement was perfect, and the ball is where he wants to be. Now it's the time to Artem to answer. He will try to open this situation for sure. He wants to try to invert. He missed here. It's so important. These balls, if you have the chance to open, the ball should touch there, trying to open. Otherwise, with this miss, he missed one ball that be important in the future of this hand. But he will try again. We see that he have in this game 2 hard balls to do these things, and now everything okay. Open clearly the situation, and the blue ball there can help a little. It's so important to understand your balls, what you can do with them. During the years we saw the growth of this sport, the growth of the approach of the players during the game, the change of the balls that they have made it to increase the level of their games. And here, well done by Artem Kolinko. Haimov, yes. So here in Boccia, the ball that is further from the jack will play until change the game situation. And looks so different. This situation he is comparing with the first time that Haimov plays. Now the red ball of Kolinko is in the jack, but have a blue ball supporting that ball, and can be difficult to remove that ball from that. So probably Haimov will try or to give a little touch in the side of the jack, trying to push them a little to behind of the blue, or trying to make a placement in the space between the 2 red balls. We'll see. And he'll try. Yes, but the ball rolls a little in the red. If you can see it again in the replay, the ball don't touch only in the jack, touch also in the red too. And this change don't do properly what he wants to do. However, it changed the game situation, but Artem Kolinko in good position to gain some advantage position of the balls if he can push the red ball to the jack. We hope to see that. Yes, that he push on the ball. Seems to take a little more pace that he needs. For sure, he wants that ball that he used stays in front of the opponent too. Should be very, very important for him that ball don't pass the jack. And with that, giving the opportunity here to Haimov to enter in the game zone. So these are things that happen a lot in Boccia games. When the games are closed and they put some speed in support balls, the balls roll up and stay there, and it will count like the other balls. So here it's not totally easy situation for Kolinko. Maybe he'll try to get away, to touch a little in the blue, to go to the jack, to remove the blue. Yes, it was that what he made it. However, without any more balls, he's not in a strong position here in this end. 1-0 at this moment to blue. Haimov is winning, and we will see if he will be brave to try to do another point here, or don't take a risk and ask to don't play more balls. Seems to have a little gap between the balls. However, if the ball don't get the perfect line, can change the score in this end. But he will try. He knows that he have the chance. Maybe try to. Yes, but it's not an easy. He don't want to take the risk. You can see the space between the two balls exists. The ball can pass, but if the ball don't comes in the right line, maybe can touch in the red and change the score of this end. You don't take much risk playing like that. I'm some afraid. Sometimes the players start here from the Israel player. And interesting here, they are talking a little between the ends, and he's saying, the other game of the group at this moment, the Turkish player is winning 4-0, so everything can be very mixed in the final of these matches. So important moments here to see who will pass to the quarterfinals of BC4 male competition. Now start the second end. Haimov placed the ball near 3 meters again, and we will continue to have short hands. Yes, it's a good ball here, but the ball is it's not properly in the line of Kolinko, so can be a easiest ball to remove from the jack. And again, so the start of the games are always like this. One player plays the jack, after that plays the first ball, trying to put some pressure in the opponent, trying to put the ball in the line. If he made it, the opponent have to open, and after that have to place. Otherwise, have to think in something to defend. And if the first ball wasn't good, the opponent will try to place the ball. So the start of the game is always the same starting, so can be easy decisions for the players, but the problem will start after that when everything happens. So it was a good answer for Kolenko. Opened the game situation, placed the ball, but this ball have some gap there, some space. I think that Haimov can saw hold jack ball, and he have the chance to place the ball using the red and gain some advantage in front of the game, or he can try to move the jack to behind, trying to go behind of the blue, but he cannot control so too much where the jack goes. So, but he will try. Yeah, he'll try to make that. Try to use the jack ball. Yes, but again, like in the first hand, the ball was not totally free, so the ball touching the red and changed a little. So now I think he's in a worse position than in the previous ball. Don't have line to the jack. Maybe try to push that blue. Yeah, he tries to push the blue, but he's playing outside of the game in the space between the jack and the lateral line, and giving the interior part of the court to Artem Kolinko. When it's possible to the players, it's always good to put some balls in the inside part of the end. Otherwise, Artem, as you can see now, have good lines to the jack, and some players. Before we saw Haimov pushing on that blue ball from the left side, and sometimes some players put one ball in the right side, trying to defend, trying to block the opponent, and in the next ball making the push on. But Haimov tried to make it at first, getting some lines to Kolenko. Kolenko missed there the chance to push on that ball, and he will try again to push the red to the jack. And maintain the position with some lines there. He's here now, making the measure, using a filler gog to be sure that the balls can have some gap to the jack, but sometimes it's so close that they have to use that kind of things. So in this situation, the all balls are at the same distance. So we'll play the same player that create this situation, and if the game maintains the same, they will play alternatively until be different. And Kolinko with a little touch there, trying to gain the advantage here. However, opens a little the jack ball. We'll check the game situation. He wants to assess what he can do, and we will try to go to push on the blue ball again. You have 3 balls remaining. Seems that he have a little space, a little line. Yeah, well done here. But again, Artem have way to enter in the jack. I'm saying before that Haimov have a little line to the jack. However, he's playing with a right hand, and would be very, very difficult if he have to touch in the left side of the ball. So we prefer to push on the ball, play safe. The ball is in good position because it's a little side behind of the jack. And Artem will try to, I think, maybe push again the jack. Yes, he used power enough to do that. But don't have more balls now. And Haimov have the chance now, asking for the score. With 2 balls left. And again, like in the first hand, with 2 balls, have the chance to make more points. In this hand, I think with less problems, with less risk. If he have line to the jack, maybe can push a little the jack to the front, trying to gain a little of space because the point will be for him, and with the other ball make the other point. Have here a situation that can make more points, but this time don't have afraid to do that. Sometimes what we saw here, 1 point to Haimov, and he knows point by point it's possible to. And they are talking again, assessing more point, 2 more points, and at this moment 6-0. We have to wait until the end of the game to make the final counts of the group. Now Artem Kolinko puts the ball a little far, around 4 meters. This ball was a decent ball. Seems to be not totally in the line of Haimov, and seems that he have line to go to the jack. However, I'm not totally sure if the ball can stay in front of the jack. So we will see if he will try to approach, or he will try to remove that red ball. Seems that he have a line, but that can be the problem of this situation here. You have the ball in the side of the jack. It's always good when the players have the chance to see the jack. If they can see all the jack, or have the line to put 1 ball in front of the jack, in front of the opponent. Otherwise, it's difficult when they make the placement and the ball stays in the side of the jack, and that situations can give some advantage to the opponent, because the jack ball maintains free in the front. Artem Kolinko. During these 3 hands, he's missing some power shots and he's losing some balls that usually he don't miss. And now he'll try again to push on the red to the jack. Yes, now he done very well, but the problem here, the difference here is instead of only have played 2 balls, he already played 4 balls, and that can make a lot of difference. So now with 2-0, it's not a very comfortable advantage. However, it is a net advantage. But I think Artem playing 4 balls, I think that Haimov, it's not time to defend the situation. He can try to use 1 or 2 balls to open this situation, to try to change here something, to try to gain position, to make the point. He knows for sure that making here 1 point again can be now a good advantage for the last end. So we will try to use some power. Ooh, this ball was good, very good. Only touch now. Look, don't touch. Very difficult, this ball. And now we get some space between the red and the jack. But that can be a problem now because Artem Kolinko have the chance to push on the red again. But now in the more decisive time. Yes. Now the power shot was good. He pushed on the ball very well. And we will see if this is the time of decisions. This is a difficult moment to decide. He have 4 balls left. Difficult ball to open. The ball is really in front of him. But he have to make here some decisions. He is winning by 2, but he have 4 balls. So Artem Kolinko have only 1 ball. If he defends here, trying to get a good defense here, knows that Artem Kolinko can make only 1 or even 2 if can make a roll on top or something like that. But maybe he can try to use 1 ball to try to open to see what's happened. And after that, I think that he tried to make a lob here. Don't forget that if he made a lob in the jack ball, the ball goes out. The ball after that goes to the center of the court. Here he only needs 1 or 2 balls to defend the situation. So I think that maybe he will try to do another try to open that situation again, or try to change here the game. Wasn't enough, and now it's the time to defend. Trying to maintain there only 1 point to Artem Kolinko. Maybe a little more pace that he needs, but now he can use the blue ball to support, trying to put the ball inside of the other one, trying to touch in that ball and in the jack. But now this ball wasn't good. Now here, a mistake from Haimov. And now Kolinko have a chance to make 2 points in this hand. And now it's the time for Kolinko to try to use that gap, trying to put the ball between the blue and the white, using that space. But it seemed that he missed that, and in the end maintain the lead of the game 2-1. We will have 1 win too, so with that result Haimov have here a chance to pass if won this game. In the opposite side, Artem Kolinko in good position now with 2 wins in the group phase, and with the victory of the Turkish player, he knows at this moment that already passed to the playoffs, the quarterfinals of the competition. Oh, I'm over here. Good start for him. Well done. Ball around again. 3.5 meters. 3 meters. And now Kolinko have to open this situation to try to gain here the advantage. So very well. Well done now. Don't miss the attack here. Kolinko knows that this ball now can be very important to put all the pressure in the opponent. Well done here. The ball was in good pace. Stays a little lateral to the jack, giving some chance here to Haimov to enter in the game. We will see if he will try to open again. Seems that we will lose some power in this shot. Yes, he wants to move this game situation. Well done by him. The jack ball stays behind of the blue. And it's time to the red to play Artem Kolinko. Now he's getting the position here of the box, trying to get the best angle. Maybe he'll try to push that ball. The red ball will push on the jack. Maybe this ball will make a ricochet. Yes, use that type of shot to enter in the game. Very well here. Difficult, always difficult to make a ricochet here. And he does perfectly. Well done. We think that Kolinko is growing up during the game. The first 2 hands is very slow, and now we think that he is getting better during the game, making not so much mistakes during the game, and making here some balls. But Haimov is giving a great answer here. Open again the situation, and now have the chance to push on or very well here, showing that he is a good player. We look to him. Maybe it's not what he wants to do, but sometimes you miss one ball, but the ball do another thing. If you can look the face of him, yes, it's not this what he wants to do for sure, but it is what it is. But now Kolinko have the chance to play free to the jack. The ball rolls a little more. When we are commenting, we have a rule. We can never say that one player is getting better. You will, in the next ball, he will make the opposite. So it's better to see ball by ball and wait for the players. So here again, Haimov have the chance to. I'm not totally sure if they have the line to the jack, but I think that he can push on the blue to the jack. Yes, again, and he missed for the same side. So this is a difficult ball to decide. If we will try to push on, I think it's the better solution, but he missed two balls, and yes, and now, yes, very well done here. Haimov plays, take the risk again, very well. And this can be a very, very important to him. This moment, the Turkish players and the French player are waiting for the result of this game. It will be very important to know who won and who lost this game. Yes, 1 point at least. We'll see. Yes, 2 points here. Seems to be to Artem Kolinko. So Kolinko stands in the first place of the group, and the second place we will decide between Haimov to see who will pass to the quarterfinals.